Hey guys, you're down at Show Me Tint. Check this car out. Have I showed you this car yet? This is wrapped. All right, you've seen this before. That's what we're doing, making cars cool. You already know that. We'll just pop in here and see what's happening real quick. I'm gonna sneak in the back door. My grandpa always says back door company is the best company. Got a bunch of white cars, really. That's crazy, I just realized that. This one is going matte white, right? So Nick's wrapping this matte white. I think I showed you in a previous video. There's a lot done. We're getting close. We're not too far away, but we've got a little bit of work to do. We've got the bumper off. We've got to wrap it still. We've got to put it all back together. We don't want to leave it apart. You know, customers hate that. This is going to go white instead of black, so they're doing it a little different. They're doing a chrome delete. We have the wheels off. They're getting powder coated. So imagine a wheel that's going to be black when it comes back. All these parts we'll have to put back on. These are all missing. We got to put the mirror somewhere. We'll put the mirror somewhere over here and put the rest of the parts in. We'll fill it in as it goes. They'll need this thing's probably another mirror or a gas cap, maybe. We're gonna wrap the bumper still. And then this one just rolled off the production line, honestly. We just did some ceramic tint on the front doors, but we're doing a full front clip. We're doing some rockers on it and paint protection film. And then we're gonna do a ceramic coating on it and just protect it. He's super hyped. He's been like talking to me like every delivery date, like, hey, it's moving in production. He calls me, hey, listen, they're making this part of it. I'm super hyped. So I don't even know how they track all that. I'm always in like, I'm buying that car right there and I take it. I've never done that. So you guys have to fill me in on how they do that because I have no idea how that goes. But you'll see some more progress of that through the week. We're gonna get it shined up. It's already super shiny, so it should be pretty easy for us. But we're gonna protect it. I always tell everybody these C8s are crazy. They made this part here fully painted all the way to like a foot back. So if you don't protect that, just expect that to get chipped up, like 100%. Like just trash it or protect it. There's like two things. This is the Shelby we've been working on. We're making it matte white. So we have the fender flares off there in the back. You can kind of see the difference between the matte and the gloss of original paint. But what's neat is like, this is the original. This is the matte. See how the stripes are basically the same? So we're not messing with any of the factory finish. We're just giving the vehicle an overall matte look. You know, so if you're into that, that's an option. Plus it's a protection film. So we kind of done all these pieces and then we're gonna button it up here in a minute. Actually, you're gonna see me in a minute doing the bumper. We're gonna throw this super easy looking bumper on. Doesn't that look easy? Just wrap it in there a couple times. Did I show you this hood? I think I did, but look at it one more time with me. When I did this, I was like, what did I get myself into? This is like a valley bridge, but usually like on Fords, it just is one. Look at this, doom, doom. Just take this flat piece of material and lay it all in there. People think you just lay it in there, and it's not that easy. And then there's like vents here and vents here, all one piece. Show Me Tint, baby. We can knock that out for you. That's hard. That's double tough. That is double tough. We've got a full Hellcat. We're getting prepped for the full paint protection wrap. So we got some horsepower in the front bays, and we got some wings on the table. Today's Dakota's birthday. So the thing about around here, if you have a birthday, you come to work, I buy you lunch, you get to pick whatever you want. I'll buy you lunch. So on their birthday, they'll be like, oh man, they'll be like trying to tell you to buy something they want, you know. I'll show you how this bumper goes on. I'll show you the stuff we're doing. I'll show you how easy it is. We'll throw it up here and we'll knock it out real quick and then you can check it out. All right, so give me just a minute to get some things ready and I'll show you what's going on. We're doing it real quick for you. We are so busy in paint protection. Let me tell you about it. I took a little vacation. I went to Florida, had a good time. That's all we needed for us to get busy is me take a little time off, and it is busy. So like, please schedule your paint protection like 2 or 3 weeks from now because it's super busy. We're booked out in wraps and paint protection and wraps and paint protection. The technical term for this is do-si-do. We're do-si-doing the film on. That's not a real thing. I made that up. So the kits are cut for the vehicle. So the reason you see us have this piece already, we cut it out in the computer. And what we're doing is we're just trying to find positioning points. There's different ones in the pattern is what we call it. There's relief points in for the pattern. And we're just artfully lining up the pattern onto the bumper using slip solution, really just water. How you liking your side over there? I need to stretch mine about a 1/2 inch. normally these patterns are like made just for the car, right? So, and on clear film, you know, it lines up a lot to the edge. But when you're doing a matte wrap, it's harder because we're trying to hide all the exposed paint to make the overall paint appearance look matte. So we extend a lot of the edges, make it a little tougher. John! I'm just that good, John, obviously. Well guys, we're gonna finish this up right now. We're getting a little close on our time frame, but we've mostly got it on. We're gonna go through and clean up the edges and stuff. We've got it wrapped up and we've got a lot to do. So I gotta get to work. We gotta get this truck wrapped up. Me and Dakota are gonna be humping it. So make sure that you check out a video. See what's going on with us, all right? And you'll see a bunch of paint protection, I hope, this week. All right, let's get down to the tint shop. We'll show you what's going on down there. We're at the tint shop, guys. You made it. You made the whole trip. Let's show you what they're working on. This is kind of a weird thing. I don't know. The thing about tint is it's always different. You know, you never know what you're going to work on. But this is like a box box truck? What would you call it? A box truck? A Suzu?
I call it in the Suzu and NPR.
Okay, there you go.
You
Yeah.
know what those are?
Yeah. And Suzu NPR. So these are all custom cut. They had to do a full windshield on this. We barely got it in here. Doesn't look like we hit the door or anything this time, so that's pretty good. There's always like work trucks, people behind the wheel. They're tough tinted just as well as anybody else, you know? So you never really know what you're gonna do. That's the fun thing about tint. You know, these guys, we're ready for some sunshine and haymaking days. We're gonna jam it out. They had a pretty busy week. They had a really busy week. A lot of people were off, so Andre and Ramon, they made all the money last week. What are you guys gonna do with those fat paychecks? Oh, they're already gone? Already spent? Okay, good. We're having a good week. Let's go spend some money. I'm not trying to buy a lake house or anything right now. I'll be like, well, I don't got any money. Who's spending all the money around here? Oh, I am. I'm spending the money, yeah. Look at the odd shape of these windows. They're kind of tricky, you know? That's the thing. Anything you throw at these guys, they can do it. You know, it doesn't matter. It's all the same processes. The first one, anything hard you throw at these guys, they want to do it. They want to do it. They want to be the one that can do it. They might complain a little bit, but they love doing it. And Trey's obviously better than Ramon, and it just depends on who's ever in the room at the time. You know what I mean? They're the best. But really, honestly, Andrew's probably the best, right, guys? We appreciate you guys checking it out. We'll have a lot of fun this summer, so make sure you check in and see what we're doing, see what we're working on. See who the best window tinter is. Vote on who you think the best is. You know what I mean? Just look at all these hooligans and... All right, guys. Thanks. Appreciate you. Drew. Literally, everybody thinks Drew's the best.